Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, hi on this beautiful Sunday. It is forever fall. It is falling some snow outside today. It is nice and chilly here in the Midwest. So I decided to stay in and enjoy the day. So I'm gonna color some pumpkins for some fronts on my cards, and I'm just gonna chill out and just relax. So thank you for joining me. So we're going in with E494 on a smaller one. Just kind of like a peachy color. Okay. And that was a Ohuhu marker. Next, I'm gonna try and see what kind of colors we can use to pair with it. I want to kind of keep it in the beige kind of family a little bit. So I'm going to switch between Karen Dash and Prisma colors to kind of enhance the color and kind of blend it out a little bit. So that was the Caran d'Ache. It doesn't say what the color name is, although there's a number on the back, but I can't really read it. But it's from the Genevieve line, which is only 30 colors, but Caran d'Aches are amazing coloring pencils. And then I kind of want to go in with like a pale, like kind of more on the squashier side of things. And this one is the Prismacolor Sand PC904. I'm just gonna go over it and blend in the marker. And my goal is to take this image and shrink it. So like scan it into my computer and like make the image smaller to put on like the front of like some cards that I made. Not necessarily for this year, but I really wanted to do some pumpkins today. So although I do have an aunt who has a November birthday, and she's a fellow artiste, and I know she would probably appreciate like a handmade card, so I may send it to her for her birthday. Not sure yet. So that's our first pumpkin. I'm gonna focus on the actual like tops or stems a little later. So I swatched out a couple of oranges before I got on live, just so I could see like what my color palette would be. And I know I want to do like different shades of oranges. I think I may do this one like the brightest one because it is another small one as well. And I'm just using some regular Pen and Gear cardstock from Walmart. And I like to use the Pen and Gear cardstock because I like the weight of the cardstock for to be able to handle the Ohuhu alcohol markers. So in case anyone's out there wondering what kind of paper I'm using, it is cardstock. do the same kind of order. Just go in with, see, this is again the Caran d'Ache Geneva collection of coloring pencils. And this is more like a highlight color. So we're gonna put that in the centers where the light would hit the pumpkin in the front, and we're just gonna like kind of brighten up that orange just a smidget, and then take the darker orange and just see, kind of deepen the tone. Oh, that is so pretty. Can you all see? No, not in frame. I'm sorry. Let's see, let me wait. It's a little lag on this side, so let me see if it kind of, there it is. Perfect. Oh, that's so good. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can deepen that yellow just a smidge. That yellowish orange. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. Let's go on to this one. I'm gonna say the biggest one for last. I think I'm gonna go. So we're kind of in the YR family, which is yellow, red, I guess is what the YR stands for. Don't quote me, I could be wrong. But I wanna see, so it's kind of funny too because they're named like burnt orange and squash orange. Let's see, I'm pulling my orange markers. They're the Honolulu 320 count palette. I want something a little in the center because I don't want to do this like too, I don't want to do this one too much because I kind of want to darken one of these. I'm not sure yet. I want to see if I can find one that is kind of in the same region, but maybe not that really, really dark orange. So I know I want to do that other smaller pumpkin with this one, but I don't want to go directly in with that deep orange just yet. Not unless I have to. But I'm not really seeing another orange that I'm liking. Oh, that is like bright orange. That would be really pretty. And this one is called Papaya. That's YR513. And then the other one I just pulled is, oh no. Well, I mean, it's not bad. Marigold. So that's YR19. I was gonna write marigold on the paper, but I stopped myself. So let's actually go in with the papaya color, which is YR513. And I always like to have a little test sheet for color swatching off to the side. Usually the same piece of paper, and then I'll just either save the color swatches or just, you know, flip the paper over and, you know, start color swatching on this side. So we're not wasting paper. So we're gonna do this one, and this is in YR513 papaya from the Honolulu 320 count palette. And you don't have to do orange pumpkins if you don't want to. You can do, you know, different color pumpkins, whatever your heart desires. I was just feeling the fall vibes today. It's very, very gloomy, very wet. It started raining this morning, and then the rain switched from rain to snow. So we have like our first little flurries of the year. Well, I can't say of the year because we're in November, and I think it snowed in like February or March this year, but of the season. So I would say the first little set of flurries of the season of fall, which is always so beautiful. I love fall. Fall is like one of my favorite seasons, if I could be honest, because it smells just so, I love the smell of fall. I don't know if anybody out there can relate, but it smells so good. It's like wet and earthy and crisp, if you will. So I'm just going back in with that, these Caran d'Aches first. They're so buttery, but they are rather expensive, so. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with this orange from the same Caran d'Ache Genevieve line. And I'm just following the lines, like these lines. So of course the folds of the pumpkins are the dark lines, and then the creases or crevices, if you will, are the lighter ones. that's nice. I'm gonna go in with, I want to go in with like a brown, but like a orange brown now. Not like a brown. So like this. Oh, this is like the perfect pumpkin color. Is it the same one? No, this one's different. This one is called Candium Orange. And this is by Prisma Color. And I'm just gonna darken now. What would be like the grooves? And if you don't know like how or where you would highlight, I would say the illustrator like just kind of use some of the little lines that they've kind of left, and just kind of like just trace them, and just think about like, hey, if like when I've seen pumpkins, they were kind of light in the center, and then they have like this little darker area towards like the top and the bottom where the light would hit them. So okay, now I want to still kind of add a little bit more of that hue back in there. A little yellow. Yellow. Ooh, she's a beauty. Ooh, I like it. Okay, now let's see what color. I think the original color I was gonna do was the YR213 on this one. So let's do it here. But I think what I want to do is, yeah. No, I think I want to go in with the light one. I think I'm going to go against the grain and do this one instead. Like, because we've got some pretty dark ones here. Let's go in with this color. YR19. Switch it up. Switch it up. Mm-mm. It's okay. Leaves are brown. But I do need to move this cup. Okay, that's really pretty. Really, really pretty. Now I want to do the same little technique now with this yellow orange. Actually, because this one is more the same color. Let's try this one from Prisma Colors. Just gonna sharpen it up just a smidget. Okay. Ooh, no. Karen Dosh has this one. Let's do this first. I felt a little grain of something, and I just definitely didn't want that to come out of the, come to make a little mark on the page. So, wanted to get rid of that. Now we're going to go in with a Prisma color. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I'm kind of just using the marker strokes to tell me where I'm going to add some yellow in this one, because I don't want to continue the same, pattern. No pumpkin is the same. They're all unique. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of this orange. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Now go in with orange. No, it's not. It's not doing what I want it to do. It's not giving what I want it to give. I need a different orange. Let's try. Oh yeah, this is orange. Let's see what it does. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's nice. And then I may go in with like a burnt orange on top or something. Ooh, I love that. Ah, that is so nice. It's giving like aged, because it's big, so of course it's been there the longest, right? I'm loving that. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's giving like a little age effect to it, you know. Little, I've been here longer than you guys, so I got a little depth to myself. Sorry, I kid. So we've done all the pumpkins. Let's focus on like the leaves. The last thing will be the stems and the background. So I decided like what color I'm going to do the inner framed background. So let's focus on these leaves and going back into that same marker palette, which is the Honolulu 320 count by Ohuhu, of course. Gonna go for more of a like deep green kind of on the leaves. So Let's see what these are giving. Gonna like some dark olive to lighten it up a little bit. And maybe apple green. So we're gonna go ahead and test out our greens. See what colors we're gonna go with. Okay. Oh, that's a good stem color. Vine color, I should say. So that's yellow, green, YG 215. And we're just gonna add that to our Lazy Susan. I do not put away any of my markers that I use because I may have to grab them for something else. So I try to keep them off to the side. I'm sorry. It's nap time in the household. So the next one is YG415, which is Cascade Green. Okay. Cascade Green. I'm loving these colors. And then the next one is a dark olive, which is YG015. Ooh, that's pretty too. Okay, and then last but not least is YG29. Okay. So I'm liking all of those. All four are great options. As well as, I wonder, because we used a lot of orange, I don't want to use any orange on the leaves. So we're going to go in with our first green, which is going to be YG015. So we're going to start light first. YG015. And I'm going to start reverse order. I'm going to leave the vine, the inners of the leaves kind of blank a little bit so I can add some color. And then with these markers, you want to be careful because they bleed. So give yourself some room, if you will. And I'm just leaving space because I do want to add some into the leaf. I don't want it all to be one color. And so I'm just trying to leave out some little viney parts because the leaf has vines inside of or veins, I should say. Sorry, veins inside of it. So I want to leave some room to come back and add some depth. So let's see. Now we're gonna go green apple or apple green color. Those white spots. Okay. Now I think I want to reverse it and do this one. I'm trying to stay in frame so you all can see. My desk is a little small, but it works perfectly. So we're just gonna go in and kind of repeat the process. All the leaves are not going to be the same color because leaves are not all the same color. So trying to keep some space for your veins. Okay. Repeating the process, going back in with apple green. And just filling in our veins on our leaf. And remember to do the stem. Now our stem is going to be brown. And the way it's coming out is coming out a little vintagey. So I'm not sure if I want to stick with that whole, feel or not. But I am going to switch. So this one is the dark olive green. I'm going to go to the thatch color green for these leaves right here. And then bring maybe one of these leaves here. And we'll figure out the rest of that, as we go. But I definitely wanted to break up that continuum of that, those lighter leaves. Still remembering to kind of give myself some space for the veins. And then instead of using the apple green for the vein here, I'll go in with the olive green for the vein. So it doesn't look so, Okay. Now going back in with that dark olive green. Filling in those white spots. Okay. I think that looks really good. Really, really good. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put this leaf here. So we're gonna replicate that one again. And what would give the coloring sheet a lot of depth is remembering to like rotate your colors around the pages. So if you have like some color pairings, if you will, kind of place them in different areas. So you want some balance. So for instance, this is a light one, this is a light one, and then the two dark pumpkins are in the middle. And I'm gonna go in with that apple green and fill in those white veins of the leaf. And I think I'm gonna do a apple green leaf next, just to kind of throw it off the page. I'm gonna do an apple green leaf here in reverse. So I'm gonna go in with the darker color for the vine instead of just keeping all the leaves dark. And remember that you are working with alcohol markers. So they will bleed. And just to switch it up, I'm gonna do the darker one. So thatch green. And just, going in like so. And I'm gonna go over it with this. I like how that one turned out, so I'm gonna repeat it, but I think what I'll do in this case is going with the darker one first. Let's see it. The light one. Okay. That's cute too. That's a different. That's an old leaf. Okay. So now we're gonna do these down here. I'm liking these. Not so much those, but it's okay. We're gonna go in with Cascade Green, and we're just gonna repeat the process. Okay, that's cute. Let's see, which one am I gonna fill it with? Let's try the thatch green again. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Oh, that's nice. And I am gonna go in with some colored pencils, but for the, I don't know, I'm one of those, I like to color like all the leaves and then go in afterwards. Not sure why, just a personal preference. Okay, I'm gonna repeat the process. I think I want to do like all of the leaves down here, kind of like that. So make sure I got the right green. Okay. And then again with the green, just to fill in the lines. And what's really good about alcohol markers is like they blend so good. So good. Okay. Now we have all of our leaves done. They came out really good. These are really different. They're very different, but they're cute nonetheless. Let's do some color pencils. Again, we're still gonna use our Prisma, Prisma. I don't know why I said Prisma color pencils and our Karen Dashes. I just have to find green. Sorry. Again, limited space, and let's see. Ooh, this is a pretty color green. This is pretty. This is pretty. I'm liking like the little olive hue kind of colors with not a dark green. is an olive green, a true olive green, and a kelp green. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's so it's not really much to do with the leaves because kind of did it with a marker because they were so like tiny, if that makes any sense. Like in between them. Okay, I think that's all the ones with that on there. I'm gonna put it off to the side and then, no, that's that color. See this one? No, that's too light. See this one? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, and now just gonna go and just want to kind of enhance what you've already put down. Is like the goal of the color pencil. So it's blending and kind of making it pop a little bit, smoothing it out in texture. And then I know I used this color here. Okay, and then I want to go in. Yes, no, that's too dark. And that's too light. Gotta get a green. Will this be the green? Yeah, this is it. Nah, that wasn't it either, but we don't put it down there now. I'm not liking this green. That green apple is so cute, and I don't think I have one, but it's neither here nor there. I gotta find one for this one because that is that. Let's focus on these. Let's try to revive this one's over here. That's a wonky leaf. I think that's probably why it's throwing me off. Let's just add a little brown to the little tips. Or like a darker color green, I would say. Give it some age. Okay, that's better. I need to go on with this one first. And then go in with this. I like that better. I know it's supposed to be a huge leaf for this pumpkin, but it was like not cute. I don't know. I could have left off like this one, maybe it wouldn't look so wonky, but it's okay. I digress. Now for this one. Oh, that's cute. Okay. That's cute. Now for the bottoms, let's try to find a good match. Let's see. Let's try this one. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. And all of that was the Prisma color pencils. Now we're gonna go in with the stems so we can kind of choose what the background is gonna be. And then we're gonna do some enhancements because what? This is pretty. I'm really liking this. This is like a front face of an entire card. If you will. It's a rather big card though. I know I want to do some browns and some reds for the stems. So I'm thinking we got some black brown, we got some chestnut, we got some black grape. Okay. Oh, sweet, good one. And maple syrup. Okay, so we got these kind of colors. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. I know They look kind of wonky. Let's see. Let's go in with maple syrup. And they're steamed, so they don't have to be perfect. Some are going to be brown. Some are going to have some red in them. Let's go in with the brown here. And even a stem has dimensions and colors in it. So you want to be mindful of that as well. Okay. And let me do a brown going down this stem. And two brown. Okay, now we're gonna do, this one is called Raisin, which I'm gonna guess is like a purple brownish kind of color. Ooh, that's beautiful. We like raisin. Underside of, ooh, gorgeous. You pretty. You's a pretty color. I like you. And then let's try black grape. I don't know about black grape. I'm gonna put that one off to the side. Let's try swamp mud. Oh yeah. It's like a taupish, greenish kind of color. I can put you on the underside. That's cute. Because pumpkin stems have, like, you know, they're not all one color either. You know, they have a little, they're a vibe. Mine is kind of dried out a little bit. And then, of course, we have to do black brown. Which will probably be the last brown. Yeah, the last brown will be black brown. And so, and then I really like that raisin color. And so I'm wondering if I want to like make the vines. Nah, let's make the vines the swamp mud. Swamp mud. And kind of like bag up off the back of it just so it doesn't bleed through, because, you know, give yourself some leeway with these bubbies because they will bleed. I mean, they're alcohol, so like, don't push down is what I'm saying. Just kind of use the very, very tip of the marker. Okay. And we got a dry little dandelion over here. Or a dry leaf, if you will. So we can actually, that's fine. Go ahead and kind of this leaf a little bit. Okay. Now for the background. What shall we do? So I'm thinking, let's see, yellow? A yellow background, or let's see. Yeah, let's do yellow. Let's do like a sunflower yellow. So we have this mustard and sunflower yellow. Just because I feel like it would be in the same family. So this one was Y27, which is sunflower yellow. Ooh, that gold, that mustardy. And then the mustard is Y1111. Let's do sunflower yellow, and we can always darken it up with the mustard color and different spots. So I'm going to paint the entire in frame this yellow color. And then we can always add some dimension to it with something else. Now, I don't know how this is going to work, but let's see. I want to add some, like, I have some really pretty, like, chrome markers. Oh, you know what? I'm going to stop because I have some watercolor markers I wanted to try. I'm going to try 3202 first. So let's pull these out. These are by Chromatic. I was going to say, please don't send me down that lane where you don't have the numbers on it and I gotta guess. Because my chrome markers have like some numbers on the back. And unfortunately, sometimes, well, they don't have any numbers on the back. Let me say that. They don't have any numbers on the back. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's even prettier. I like the first one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish off the bottom with this and then go in with those chromatic ones. I'll have to swatch them again and see which one was which. Okay, that was marigold. You know what? Nope, I'm not gonna do it. And I know why I can't do it, because these are watercolor markers with the alcohol markers. And they will make the alcohol markers bleed. I don't wanna do it yet. I haven't played with them. And so normally you would lay down a water marker and then use the blender, or not. I don't want to do that just yet. Just in case they like make the alcohol markers bleed out. So we'll find something else to do with those. But I know I want to use my chrome markers though for sure. If I can find a chrome to kind of accent some stuff with. Okay. So we've done that one. Now we can take our colored pencils, just go in and add a little depth to it. Uh-oh. Okay. And go in with kind of like these two. Going with the yellow first. Okay. I'm gonna go in with this one and kind of like shadow out the areas. Ooh, as I'm moving this around, what would have been so great, I could, if I like tried to do like a mosaic background, so like a stained glass almost, that would have been so different. Okay. Now I want like to do, let's see. Nah, I was gonna do something, but I changed my mind. Let's go in with our chrome and glitter markers. And so I have the glitter Ohuhu markers and then the Artistro metallic markers. And so they kind of give like this kind of chromed out effect. I want to use, the only thing about these ones are they don't have any numbers on them. So like, this is what I was saying, like trying to match the colors with what they've kind of given us. So I want to use like mocha bronze, or try to test out mocha bronze, gold, and amber. I think that's like, this one looks like cocoa peach. That one looks like cocoa peach, so that's not it. And then, so it's kind of like guessing. They don't have a name or a number, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. Just have to pull out the ones you think they are and swatch them out. And I want to add a little razzle dazzle to the actual, I want to add a little razzle dazzle to the vines, to the, maybe some parts of the actual pumpkin has a little glitter and the stems. So we're going to enhance this page just a smidget. And that's it. So we're going to put that out to the side. Let me swatch down some so you can see. Oh, that's one. That's really nice. So we're going to use that one for something maybe. That's bronze. Or, yeah, it's like either Serene blush or something. So that could be an option. Let's see. Nah. And I try to use the dot side, because to me it just gives it something completely different. I really like that one a lot. And that one's kind of gray. So we're not going to do that one. We're going to go with this one. And I'm going to start off with the fine tip. I know I said I like to use the dot side, but it's really small. So just gonna go and enhance the vines just a smidget. I want to put one here. Oh, that's pretty. Maybe do one here. And one here. Okay, perfect. Now, let us go in with our glitter ones. And we're gonna do these colors. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do a green one. We're gonna do a dark green one. And so with these, you have to pump and spray it. So I love these markers, the glitter ones by Ohuhu, because look at that. That shine is everything. And you kind of pump it a little bit and then you spread it down like so. So I'm gonna go in with the lighter one first and kind of just like, use what's on the tip, pump it out a little bit, and kind of spread it ever so graciously, or gingerly, I should say. Give it a little razzle dazzle, little something. Just gonna put the glitter effect at the top. You don't want to put it anywhere else. I'm gonna do a little glitter on this one, of course. Can't forget about baby. Okay. Now you're gonna go in with this one and you're gonna use them on the oranger ones. So just gonna get back into frame for you all. Pump a little off. And these dry really well. Like, they don't dry super duper fast, but they don't dry like, you know, really bad either. So it give you a little time to kind of like spread the glitter. I like that. I like that. I like that. Now, let's see if I can zoom out because I think we're a little fuzzy. You can't see. Okay. So if you could like see that glitter, like, you can see the effect of it. Oh, it's so pretty. Now we're gonna do a couple of the leaves just to add something to those. I don't know. Maybe we should just leave that on the pumpkin. Maybe we should just leave the glitter to the pumpkins. Yeah, let's just leave the glitter to the pumpkins. Because I'm not liking that. No, we could add like a little razzle dazzle to the background. Okay. Okay. Nah, I'm not liking it on the leaves. I'm actually kind of thinking that it's saying it's done. Let's zoom out a little bit. I'm not sure why it's so blurry. Let's see. It's really, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I think we're done with her. I think she's cute. She's really pretty. Let's see. I have my acrylic markers. Now I want to add maybe some dimension to the background, but I think we're done here. I think she's cute. I think she's done. I really like it. I like the embellishments with the vines. I like the glitter, a little hint of glitter on the actual like pumpkins themselves. Like, it's really, I think we're done. I would put maybe like an overlay here of some sort using my Cricut. I think I like it. I think I like it. So if you all have been with me, there have been some people that come out in another room. You all could hit that thumbs up button and let the algorithm know that you stopped by and said hi. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call it one. I really enjoyed this. This is really, really cute. Again, just was something, this is the back. I know some people like to see if it bled through. It didn't bleed through too much. But yeah, so this was just a color, like a holiday Sunday, relax, reset Sunday. Nothing too much is going on here. I'm in the Midwest and it's kind of icky outside for some, but it's the little flurries with some water and rain and flurries and all the things. And so, yeah, so get off and I'll talk to you all later. Have a wonderful weekend. Please be kind, be gracious in a world that is so, so cruel. We need more. And be blessed, guys. Bye.